Hi and welcome back to another ARCHICAD speed modeling tutorial. As you can see, we create in this one some nice blades rotated around in a nice pattern all the way. Okay, so yeah, let's get started then. So open the elevation first so you can see what I've set up for now. Okay, so I got my couple of stories. The first one is 4100 and 3737. That's quite important because I need to know the division of the blades in a moment. So I start off with some horizontal blades. So let's get back here. And for this I use the beam tool. So open the beam tool. I like to do them 100 thick and 500 wide. You know, you give them a material. I put them on beams for now and we start drawing them. So let's go over here. Deselect that one. Great. And continuous. Yep, good. So I start up from here. And as you can see, it's going the other way around. So let's start this way. And by the way, you see the beam is on one side. What I did is the 250, actually I'll show you, this is quite nice. I divided 500 by 2, so it's 250 now. So if I leave this on 0, what you maybe usually have, what happens then is in the middle. So you draw the beam in the middle. But I like to draw the beam just from one side. So divide 500 by 2, 250, so the construction line moves to one side. All right, great. Let's go this way and this way. All right, so that's the first one. I haven't really done much about the height. Hang on a second. Yes, I know what happens. As you can see, I haven't done much about the height, so it's in the ground at the moment. Not very good. So let's select them and move them a bit up. Yeah, see, minus 1300. So let's move them up to roughly 3 meters, because what I do is a lot. I then don't do it exactly, because I can work it much easier out in 3D. So you go like this, back here, and there you go. So I can now easily move them to my level I want. It's much easier. All right, there you go. Now I want to copy down here. So let's just copy another one, drag a copy. There you go, perfect. And then we go and copy one up. Now, if I do this again, I'm dragging a copy up. What happened to this one? I'll show you in a moment. There you go. So this one here would probably not show up on the ground floor, because if you select, it's on the ground, but I'm already on level 1. So if I go now on level 1, put it on level 1, have a look what happens. It's obviously going too high, but that's okay. I can just move it down again. But this way I know it will show up on level 1 in the ground, on the ground floor. All right, so I've got this one here, and let's do it again. We drag another one up. There we go. Let's have a quick look in my elevation. There we go, we got them here, that's good. And this one, actually, I think this one has to go up. Let's have a quick look. I gotta measure this, because I wanna go from, you know, move this one up. And I wanna really go 1200 down. Actually, sorry, my mistake, not 1200 down, I wanna go 1200 up. So we should be able to drag a copy here, and you say, just move it up and say 1200. Actually I need 1300 because it's 100 thick, my blade. Alright, so I got 1200 in between, and I can see this one I draw too low. This has to be there. Perfect, otherwise I got a gap. Alright, cool. So this we got now in 3D. As you can see, we got the horizontal planes ready, and we can move on to some more blades sideways. The first thing I like to do is shorten some of the blades. So let's open an elevation this side. Okay, so I'd like to shorten some of those blades. So take this one and you can just make sure it's suspend groups. I had it on groups, so suspend the groups. And I like to move it just a bit in here. Let's just move it to, there you go. Okay, so I do the same with this one. Moving it here and this one too, because this will go now. I want to go to the blades, stop here, and then from an angle go over here all the way down to there. So let's start the bottom one just roughly. Again, we're just sort of designing it. Let's start it over here. There we go, great. Now this one we'll see in a moment, because what I have to do is I have to connect those first to see where I can stop this one. You can obviously draw a line, but I think we can do this in 3D. Of course, what I do is I use the morph now. So let's take the morph tool and just a normal polyline. So what you do is we start here. Whoops, Facebook, don't need that one for now. All right, let's go there. And you just draw up here. And what I like you to do is, because this is 100 thick, so let's go over here. Click again, and we just do 100x 100 plus. Click again. We can always adjust it after. Go down here, click, and we close this. There we go. So it's probably not 100 thick because diagonal. Yeah, it's only 70. So what you do is you just drag this a little bit more. It's also a bit difficult, to be honest. And we do this side too. Now, if you wanted to line it up with our frame here, we obviously have to go and move this. So let's move this over here by x 100 minus and x 100 minus. There we go. Okay, this will, we clean this up after, or what we can do is let's just move it down. Easy. That one. And you can move this down too. All right, great. So now how do we connect this in 3D? Obviously, by the way, we should really have had a look. I think I had this on stripes. So important, we had stripes, and let's put them on the beam layer, same layer. There we go. And this will do for now. Yeah, there you go. So you select this one and you select this one, hit F5, and we are in 3D. And I have to look for this because it's drawing on the elevation. Okay, I've been drawing elevation, so I've got to move this. There we go, all the way to there. Beautiful. And all you have to do is now we extrude this. So you just click in it and you use this one. There you go. All right, looking great. So let's have a look in 3D. Ooh, bit close. So we got this first blade. That's what I meant before. We obviously now got to move this one. I do this again in elevation, which is a bit easier. All right, great. So this looks good. We got this ready. And obviously I like to connect this all the way up. For this you can use a column, a wall, whatever suits you best. So for me, I just use another piece of slab probably. Okay, so what we do is we go like this and we just, again, I need to make sure it's the right stripes, and we want this again on the beam layer. That's it. And to, yep, okay, look. So from there, and you draw this here. There we go. Now we got to make sure this is 100, so let's go there. If you go all the way back, it's 240, so we have to make it 140, that means this is 100. Right, gotta go minus. Okay, there you go. And we just drag a copy up. As you can see, I do quite a lot of work in 3D. It's just much easier than having to go back to the 2D drawing all the time. All right, this looks good. This looks good. So let's do another nice cut up here. Actually, you know what? I wanted to go 1200 down, didn't I? So I'll show you. Look, it's good, the tutorial. Sometimes you do this and then you have to change stuff. Yeah, I want to go 1200 down here exactly, and a couple over. So let's just do this, and we drag another copy down here. And now you go to the elevation. Take this and we go back, and yeah, let's go to just 2, that will do. Just something, you know. Yeah, that's better. In this one, obviously, I have to redo, adjust. So what I can do is, let's move them. I might better do this again. I know how it is with the morph tool. Let's just delete this. Easy. And this one here, I want to go one further back. All right, great. Look, not a problem. I speed this up quickly for you. Don't waste your time. Okay, so this looks more like the way I wanted to do it. Okay, what I have to do is just gonna make sure we got 1200 here. Let me measure quickly. Remember, hit M, and you can measure from there to the 1200. Yep, that's good, because my blades will be 600 each. So, great. Other side one. This one I will go up here, cut down, go over up, and do something down here. So again, because this is just the same as I did before, I just speed that up for you. Okay, let's have a look what we got now. Yeah, this will be good. This is exactly what I'm after. Now we can fill up those nice blade shapes I want to add on and rotate them and make them look quite cool. So how do we do this? We start with the following. I use for this a slab for the blade. You can use obviously other stuff, but I think a slab is quite handy. So slab tool, 600. The height, don't worry about it for now. And I want to put this on a paint 1, and this one we put on blades, louvers. What do I have here? Louvers, that will do. So let's create my first blade, and I start on the ground floor. No, actually, because the way I want to do it, I'll start all the way at the top. So we go up to the roof level, or one down. There we go. Actually, you know what? It's better. I need to see the slabs, don't I? So let's have a quick look. Actually, they're not slabs, they're beams. So I would think that I have to select them all, and to make it easier, I just show them on all stories. Yeah, let's have a quick look. All stories. Look, for the tutorial, I think this will do just fine. All right, good. So where were we? Slab. I started my first blade. All you have to do is you go now like this, and obviously, you know, that's the thickness, the width of the blade. So it's 500, and what you do is we just do by eye again, roughly like this. So let's make this, let's put in 800, and same on this side, 800, and all you have to do is move this back here. And we got our first blade. All right, cool. Now this blade, we want to rotate now all the way down, but it's important we have to calculate now. So I show you, I do have here 37, and you take this 100 off, which makes it 3600. So if I divide this by 600, I get 6 blades all the way down here. Now, because I want to do more than that, I want this and all the way down, I just have to calculate how many I want. So that's 6 and 6 is 12, and 2 and 2 is 16. Great, I'm good at this. Now, as I said, I want to start from the top, so all you have to do is you drag this to the top, and we go back to our floor plan, which is on level 2. Right, before I turn anything around, you know, rotate, important is I like to have a reference line, and I actually draw them in. There you go. And yes, we got one in the middle, but I still draw a line, just like it, so I can, you know, pick it much easier. So let's select this blade and we use rotate. So we rotate this, and we rotate them obviously down, and I need 15. So increment 15 copies, minus 600. So they go at steps of 600 down. Rotate to path, and we actually, I don't think I need this. Hit OK. So what you do is now you click there, click here, and obviously you can see it starts rotating. So again, this is just a tutorial, so let's just do something like this, and LHG, let's see how it looks in 3D. All right. Yeah, that's not too bad. Happy with that. So obviously you see straight away, hey, put your hands out, you know, it doesn't fit. Of course it doesn't fit, because I got to move some of the blades, which are these ones. Yeah, a bit tedious, should have cooked them, shouldn't I? You always learn, you always learn. But look, doesn't take too long. Okay, so what I have to do is now obviously we drag those ones down. Right, then you deselect this one. And we drag this one down. And we take those ones and drag them down too. Okay. All right, beautiful, all fixed up. Now the next step is interesting, because I try to do this with ARCHICAD and say, oh look, it's just select them, move them along the horizontal line here, and keep rotating them slightly. But ARCHICAD doesn't do this. This tool we got here doesn't allow us to do this. You're welcome to give that a go. I just couldn't figure it out. I used a couple of combinations here, but it just doesn't seem to do it. So I came up with a solution. What we do is the following. Let's hope it works. I will take a spline here, and what I do is I move like snake-wise. All right, yeah, I can see already you wonder, what's he up to, what's he up to? So we go and take a frame, because I really only want to select this one. Hang on a second. Should have drawn the frame only right here, because I only want those slabs. So Mucky tool, slabs, select all. It will only take those. Now let's group those. Actually, you know what? Let's take one of the lines here. Group. Alright, so what I do is now, for now I make a copy, just so we can see what happens. Alright, so I take this here. Alright, so that's a copy. Now, what we do is we go spread this out. I have to think now. Drag it. We spread it out. Spacing. Roughly. Let's have a quick look. Hang on a second. I want to have a quick look. Roughly, we need spacing M. I want to get roughly the space. What we got here? 1 meter. Yeah. Okay. So that wasn't too bad. All right. Let's try this again. So. Vertical displacement obviously 0 this time. Spacing 1 meter is fine. Spread yes. And now we want to rotate this to path. Watch this. So I go here. Yes, there you go. There. Alright, so I go here. Beautiful. Let's just go here, just to make sure I got enough. Okay, as you can see, they rotate now different ways. Okay. Let's have a quick look in 3D. Yeah, you can see what I'm getting at. So, now guess what? All we have to do is move them back. Yes, one by one, but I think it's still quite a cool solution. So, to make sure we get them behind here, what you can do is, I mean, you can just obviously take them, right? And you just move them to there. This one here is obviously easy. Let's do it in the middle. But the next one is not as easy because I gotta take that one. You know. Okay, I could put it in the middle there. Let's do this for now. Alright, great idea. Yeah, I'll do. Alright, let's speed this up for you. Okay, I think that's enough. Let's have a quick look. I'll move them back after. Yeah, that's enough. Actually, the last one I don't even need, eh? This one I don't need. And obviously now all you have to do is we select them and move them forward. Oops. Come on. There you go. So you drag and you take from the middle there so they fit there. Alright, don't need those ones, so let's get rid of that stuff. There you go. Ha, see, it didn't take too long. And that works, so it, yeah, no, that's pretty cool. So obviously now we have to cut this off, which is easy. Some of them you delete. Suspend groups. So the ones you don't need, you delete quickly. Okay, this one here is probably quite easy. You can leave it like that, and this one is, so you just, because they're slabs, you just move them up a bit. There you go. Oops. No. This one. It's a bit in the air. There you go. See, I'm already cut off. Great. So we move another one here. This one I want to actually have right there. And you know, I can move this manually, obviously. Let's just drag this a little, or rotate this a little bit. That way. Now you move it into the middle roughly there and make it look good. Yeah, perfect. So we do the same over here. Easy. I don't just to make sure, because you want to recap, I keep going normal speed so you can see this one more time. So all you have to do is you take the spline, you know, you do some spline, doesn't really matter, and we start up with the first one here. So you just drag that over here, copy. There we go. And all you have to do is again use this tool. This is obviously already set up, and we just go there, go there. Yeah, that's probably enough there already. Great, and then we move it there. So that should be enough, if I'm correct. Oh, I could have used, no, actually, no. See, I have to actually close that off. Okay, as you can see, obviously I have to move them all back. Okay, you can see there's a bit of a problem here. I haven't seen that before. So if I move it there, that doesn't look nice. And if I leave it down, it's sticking out. So what you can do is use solid element operation for this. Yeah, target elements, operate elements, and I think it's this one. I always mix this up. Let's try that one. Wrong way. All right, target. Operator, upward, downward. There we go. Yeah, that will do. So any of those you have around, so may, just use that element, solid element operation. So if you look this way now, this looks actually pretty cool. I like it. So you can move around, and the blades are nicely turned. Great. Copy this side over here. Let's get rid of this. We go here, and we go marquee tool, because I need to make sure I got everything. I mean, I can have a quick look if it all shows up. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, that's good. So all I do is we mirror a copy, and we do this mirror copy, and obviously I don't need this stuff. It's going around the corner. Don't really need this. Okay, last one. And again, you would have to fix this up, which I just take one of those. You just drag a copy over, and the rest you do in 3D. Oops. All right, so there you go. That looks pretty cool. Now you got the same on either side. You can go to your elevation, which probably looks pretty cool too. Let's have a quick look. A1. Nice. Okay, let's do a quick white render. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I see you back soon. Bye for now.